Welcome back to the OP Survival series. As you know, throughout this entire playthrough, I've had the Vein Miner mod on, which means that I can mine multiple blocks when just hitting one, and now I have added a new one. And this mod actually lets me craft spawn eggs. So here, let me take an egg and some rotten flesh, and if I put it in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go, zombie spawn egg. And why? Why did I do this? Well, it makes sense. It's part of the OP survival part of this whole thing. And I'm going to be keeping it on since I'll be keeping it on forever. And it actually helped me do this. The second layer of the Iron Golem farm was able to be made because I could spawn those guys in with the spawn eggs, because there was no way I was going to be able to bring them up there with minecarts. That would just take too long. And as you can probably notice, things look pretty different. Like this wheat, it's extra tall and it's lighter. And then those trees are yellow. Why are they yellow? And also there's this thing. And I've made my own texture pack based on the faithful 20 or 32 by 32, which is the one I had on before. And that's based on this, but then I changed it. I changed some things like overlaying textures like that. And it's a work in progress. As you can see, some things don't really match up, like those colors. And then that is overlapping. That doesn't make any sense. And this looks a bit different because there's no longer an outline on each block. It's connected to the next one, and there's only an outline on the blocks, if I can finally say this, that are outside and not connected to another block, if that makes sense. And I've been doing a lot of work. Here, you can see that the enchanted books now have a look to them. And I have been working on these guys. And since I made a second layer of iron, I have been getting lots more iron. Where is it? Where's it going? Right here. It's constantly going up. And with that iron, I can sell it to these guys. So they'll give me 1 emerald if I give them 3 iron. But then if we look at someone like this guy, he will give me 1 emerald for only 1 iron ingot. And that is because I spawned a zombie inside with him and turned him into a zombie villager. Okay, I need to get rid of this guy. There we go. So this guy, he was turned into a zombie villager, and then I cured him because I was able to make potions because I went to the end and found nether wart, blazes, stuff like that. And I started growing them and made that. And I used a golden apple, and then I think I ran out of weakness potions, but that's how you make the zombie villagers. And then I cured him, and now he gives me discounted prices. And in this case, it's only 1 iron ingot that he takes for an emerald. So every time one of those guys dies, I get about 2 or 3 emeralds. So that's really good. I haven't really done anything else besides gathering a bunch of blaze rods right there. And I did some wheat gathering too, not that much. And I also got a bunch of trees, and I put all the wood in here. So I've got plenty of wood. As you can see, the oak wood texture is round now. That one I made custom. And the bushes and also the leaves are bushy. They are glitching out a bit, so I'll have to fix that. But I think it looks a lot better than default. And today, since I already mentioned how I can make the spawn eggs, I'm going to need a way to get eggs besides just jumping down here and collecting all those, because that's kind of in the way. And I want to make a egg farm right there, and it's going to be a bunch of chickens on top of hoppers and carpet, and they're going to be laying eggs, and then those eggs are going to go through the hoppers and end up in a chest back there or something. And so that's why I have all this white concrete, is I'm going to make a building on top of this, and I'll probably keep the roof on here because I'll kind of have to. And then let me get rid of this. Whoa, what? Glitch? What the? Alright, I'm getting a bit of lag here. I'm gonna start making this chicken farm, and then I'll get back to you. So the collection system has been pretty much done. It's nothing complicated, it's really simple. And this is where all the eggs are going to end up. And how this happens is that there is a long line. Maybe you can see that a long line of hoppers. And sorry, it's here. Let me turn down the noise. There's a long line of hoppers that goes into this chest, and it filters down. And once this gets full, it'll fill up this one, and then that one, and so on. And here, let me go up all the way up here. There's no chickens in it, of course, but I did lay down all the hoppers, which are, of course, no problem to get now. And on top of these, oh, whoops. All right, that's gonna be in the chest now. I think actually let's use that as a test. See if that carpet ends up here. Not yet. Oh, there it is. All right, it works. And now we know that works. And behind or under the carpet is hoppers. And so every time you throw something onto the carpet, it'll go through to the hopper. And so now I need to fill this whole layer with glass. It doesn't have to be glass. I'm just doing that just cuz. I'm gonna wait to put the roof on until I get enough chickens in here. Okay, now it is time to throw in all these chickens. And they can't get out because the whole thing is covered with concrete. And there's gonna be a 1 block gap. Actually, maybe like it's missing like a 1 pixel or 2 pixels. But I think that'll be fine. And I'm just gonna throw these in here. And then eventually they are gonna grow up and then lay more eggs. And I do not want to have a lot of chickens in here, because then the eggs will fill up really fast. So I'm gonna do a few more. I'm gonna see if I have any eggs laying around. I'll probably have maybe like a stack more, probably some in here. And then I'll check my chest. And not too many chickens are gonna be in here, because there's going to be a lot of eggs anyways. All right, I'll throw the rest of these inside there, and however many get, I'll just keep that. And if there's like slow egg production or I need to get more, then I can always just, I'll hang on to that for now. And then once this is all working, then I can rely on this and get rid of that. And if there needs to be more, I can add more. And if the chests are filling up too much, then I can always take some out. Alright, there we go. We got maybe like, what was that, 7, maybe 10? 7 to 10 chickens in there. And now I can go ahead and close it off. So they are forever trapped in this, I don't know, this thing. Oh, am I short? Oh no, I got a stack left. Alright, here we go. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for there, and I'll just let those grow up, and then I'll cut back the recording when I'm ready to show how it's doing. While we're waiting for those chickens to grow up, we can make the axe that I talked about last episode, the best axe possible, and it's gonna have Unbreaking 3, a Sharpness 5, Mending, Efficiency 5, and Silk Touch. And I just tested it out on a separate world. I made a copy of this one, and it is possible. So I'm gonna do this really quick. Sharpness next, and then Unbreaking 3 is already on it because I enchanted a normal axe, and then I can add Mending and Silk Touch, and there we go. We have our final axe, and I can throw away this iron axe that I've been using. Yeah, so I've just been making iron axes, and I can finally get rid of that. And now we got ourselves a diamond axe, and I don't know what to name it. And no one watches this series, so I don't really know what to do about that. I'll save it for now. And next up, I'm thinking maybe the armor, because I'll do a helmet, the best helmet possible, because my armor is running pretty low, especially a helmet, and we need to do something about that. Quite some time has passed since the last time I cut the recording, and all these chickens should be grown up, and I did throw a few more in there. They're all there. Let's see how many eggs I've got. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. That's a good bit. I don't think I'll have to remove any or put any in. I'll just leave that how that is and just take whatever I need when I need it. And there's a lot of guys falling in there. That's good. I'm gonna check, because I've been collecting some emeralds and then kind of trading with these guys. So yeah, like one iron ingot and I'm gonna eventually have all these filled out and then keep going. In between recording the last section and now, I did some of this. I did some work down here. I removed the villager breeding thing because now we've got these, and I've gotten some more trades, and I did install one more mod which adds to the OP part of this, which is the second one this episode, and I think I'll just have to show you in the chest. And I think that this actually might be able to make my sword better. Let me try something. Oh, I don't even have it. Okay, never mind. So what this mod does is it goes back to the 1.14.2 enchanting system, which is where you can put multiple enchantments that usually don't go together on each other. For example, sharpness and smite could go together, I think, and also protection and blast protection and fire protection and all that stuff. And I took my helmet and I put it through the grindstone and I enchanted it once. One more time I enchanted it, and I got 4 maxed out enchantments on it already. So I'm going to be able to max out this helmet next episode. I could probably do it right now. I just need blast protection, I think. But I'll do that next episode. I'm going to have to kind of cut this short. I was planning on making this like 20 minutes, but I think it's like 12 maybe right now. So sorry about that, but I'm gonna end it here. That's all I gotta say.